It's Tuesday morning. We're gonna cut some trees today. It's wet. We won't drag any for a day or two, and they're still talking more rain coming in the week. But it's pretty nice today. It's a little bit of cloud cover this morning. It's kind of breaking off over here in the west to clear skies, but some of the cloud cover's moving out. But we're gonna start in this little walnut grove back here this morning. Try to get it knocked out. Dad's over here cutting he's cutting that tree out there by its lonesome. It's been lightning struck, so it needs to come down. But surprisingly enough, from what we could tell, the basin over here, it didn't have near as much rain as what a lot of areas did. The creeks got high, but they didn't really get out of the banks. So we didn't lose, or I say we, I mean, the company we sell our logs to, or sold these logs to, they didn't lose anything. No logs washed away, no big flooding or washouts over on this side of things anyway. Now just north of Stockton, there was quite a bit of flooding, but that watershed comes from a different place, all that water does. It's real funny how all the land lays here in southwest Missouri. It's the hills and hollers and ridges, which it's not near as bad as a lot of the videos. You know, the last couple of videos, you know, I was down there at Branson. You get down there in the big hills and hollers in the Ozarks, or back east of Springfield where they had a lot of major flooding. But we didn't get it too bad here on the job site. A lot of rain, but we can work. It's amazing how tall this grass has grown here in the last week. So we're gonna get a few knocked down. I didn't bring my GoPro today. I'm just filming off my phone, so I doubt I get any cutting videos with for me cutting anyway, but I'm gonna start with this guy here and just kind of work on down the line. Have to be careful because you don't want to fall trees into each other. So we're gonna get started. Here we go. Well, things were going pretty good. Dad's still cutting. I skipped one of my cardinal rules. I didn't, before I started boring out one of those, that last walnut tree, I didn't look around it real good and hit a rock the chain. So see these diggers here, these teeth, they're rounded pretty good. There went one down. Should have been paying better attention. Should have been paying better attention. It might as well be Monday. Stupid rocks. We love them and hate them all at the same time. This grove's going pretty good. It's you kind of gotta walk around a lot. You can't just cut every tree you come to. It's like playing a game of chess in here because there's a lot of good young trees. So we're walking through there. You know, you might have to walk over here and cut one, and back over here and cut one, and back there to cut that one to fall back here, because we don't want to fall these bigger trees into these smaller ones and bust them up. So we're trying to be pretty careful about how we cut them and bring them down. We're not cutting the tops off of them because we'll drag the tops out of that grove and out here and pile them somewhere where they can burn it and not hurt these younger ones, because down the road this will be a good stand of timber. Be some good trees in here, but you're going to have a few like this that ought to be cut anyway. We might bring that one down, or I might just push it over with the skidder and I get it here, because you know that tree, it's been lightning struck and it ain't ever going to turn into anything. So there ain't no need in keeping it. There goes one down there Dad's bringing down. Yep. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. This here was the culprit. And I didn't think I punched through. Yeah, I punched through right there. Ah, there it is. There's the rock. No? Yeah. Yep. There's the culprit right there. Yeah. That's what got me. Stupid rock. Because I usually walk around these trees before I cut them. just for reasons like that. Whenever you get up here in these pastures like this, of course here in southwest Missouri, we're just sitting on a pile of limestone anyway, so that's a pretty good sized tree. There's some pretty good trees in this grove. I was going to cut this one first, but it's wanting to fall back towards that one I was cutting on, so I was going to cut it. That one I rocked on, I was going to cut it first, then cut that one. See that one there? It's been lightning struck real bad. It ain't. We need to just go ahead and bring it down because it ain't doing nobody any justice. This whole thing here, it's a good sized tree, but you can look back here. It had kind of it was starting to go bad. It was on the downhill slide right there's a bad spot. Thing there cut pretty good. I cut several up through here. Dad cut several. He's working on that big one up there right now. Gosh darn, I can't believe how these weeds and grass has grown. This stuff gets hard to walk through. It gets so thick. Stupid rock. That just aggravates me. And of course, me being the super awesome planner that I am, I didn't bring an extra chain. And I rocked that one so bad, I don't think I'll ever be able to file it out. I mean, that one backside, it's in bad shape. I don't think I'll ever be able to get it with a round file. Yeah, it's Tuesday, but it might as well be Monday. That's a big chunk of wood there Dad's working on. I hear it starting to pop. Still got quite a bit to go here on the ranch. You know, we haven't, this is the first, I think Dad came out here. He's been out here 1 or 2 days and done some cutting. It's, you know, Dad, I mean, it could be a monsoon. He gets some, he's doing something every day somewhere. I mean, he wants to cut, he wants to do something, he wants to be productive, you know, so he's all the time doing something. A lot of times he'll go do it and won't even tell you. He'll just go cut. And he likes being out there, just himself, kind of working at his own pace, the solitude of it, and I totally understand that because I'm the same way. Sometimes it's nice just to be out there, you know, by yourself, just enjoying the timber, what it has to offer. And of course, what it has to offer, I guess we're kind of taking away in some aspect of it all, but he cut a few over here by where we parked at, because we've taken the Ranger. We're probably about 3/4 of a mile from where we parked the trucks. But it's just a bunch of rolling pasture ground, a lot of gates, and it's wet, so that thing gets around pretty good when it's wet. And even though it's wet, it's where we're at here, you would never have to worry about getting stuck. I mean, like I said, it's so rocky. You might make some tracks, but you're not going to sink down where we're at here up in these kind of rolling hills. It's just well, just like that stupid tree here back behind me. You right there, guy. That guy. But I need to get some skidders moved over here. I need to get our cable skidder. We've got several trees to pull along the back fence line, so I need to hook onto the pintle hitch and try to get that cable skidder, that little 540B over here, where we can kind of use it. Well, I was wanting to wait till this tree come down, that way you guys could see a tree fall. I'm just kind of talking now, but he's clipping the ears as we speak, so just a few more seconds, it ought to be on its way. There it goes. Oh, I see that squirrel up there. He went for a ride. Another one down. I better go pick him up. Okay, that ended up, I went back and got another chain on the truck, and we cut a few more. Like I said, I filmed off my phone today, so I didn't GoPro anything. I need to get another memory card for that GoPro, because I don't know if it's just my GoPro, if I was the lucky winner and picked the GoPro that chews up memory cards, but I've got that GoPro. A memory card seems like it'll last about a month, and after that it always keeps saying SD card error on the camera, so kind of aggravating. kind of aggravating. But guys, thanks a lot. I'm glad we were back in the timber today to actually do some work. Like I said, I know they're calling for more rain this week. I don't think it's any significant amount, which right now we don't need much for it to be significant. I guess all the flooding's moved back up around. It's up in the St. Louis area now. Of course, I guess two different parts of I-44, east and westbound lanes when you get back east of Springfield, between Springfield and St. Louis, are shut down now. There's actually a bridge across Table Rock Lake that's shut down. I don't guess it's crested yet. I was actually hoping yesterday we'd get up to Bagnell Dam and see the release up there. I guess they've got all 12 of their gates open. I always like seeing that stuff. It's a nice little break from logging. To video some of that stuff, I guess. But I am glad to be back in the woods, be back to working. It's been a couple weeks, so it might be a few days before we get a drag, but we'll at least get some cut and get them on the ground. I'll try to get a GoPro going tomorrow so we can get some cutting action. That way you guys don't think I just video all the time. Kurt Frankie, that'd be you. So we'll try to video some more cutting. And I guess that's it, guys. As always, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that awesome good stuff. That's how high the water was here we're cutting. See, it's up on the fence. And that just there's not even in a creek there. That's just a gully that caught a lot of runoff. My dad said he had 9.5 inches out of that deal. That's what he had. I don't have a rain gauge out. I'm only 32. I'm not old enough to be measuring rain every time it rains. That's what the old men do. But yeah, like, subscribe, share, comment. Be sure to subscribe for all the latest videos. Comment. Love hearing from you guys. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Turner Logging LLC. Check out Logger Threads. Get yourself some new threads, some shirts. Speaking of that, yeah, right there. These shirts, these Logger Thread shirts, they come individually wrapped and packaged right there. So check that out. Be sure to check out Timber Tracker as well. Guys, we're going to get off here and probably go hook up a trailer. See if we can do some skidder hauling. So guys, we'll talk to you later. See ya.